Welcome back to the High School Sports Zone. As the school year winds down, it's time to start looking ahead. And one guy who's always looking ahead is Matt Malatesta, Vibe Magazine. Good to see you, Matt.
How you doing?
Well, you're looking ahead to football, and you just had your annual Vibe photo shoot at the Lone Star Museum. You took flight. How'd it go?
Man, maybe I work for Lone Star Flight Museum, but that place was the coolest place with these really old planes, old helicopters. If you're just hanging around this summer and looking for something to do, go hit that. But we had 550 kids, our biggest ever.
Yeah.
And that was exciting. And Houston's alive and well again with high school football. We got kind of a glimpse into who the next stars are and who the great teams will be.
So you bring in all the top players, or almost all of them. What schools were represented the most?
Well, if you look at the private school level, St. Pius is loaded. I mean, loaded. Stephen Hill is no longer there.
St. Pius the 10th. You know
The
how
10th.
they get offended
Okay.
when they leave out the 10th.
Stephen Hill is no longer there. I think I could coach that team and win a state championship. I mean, I'm a pretty amazing coach. But just the volume of really, really high caliber elite athletes they have, they're going to be exciting to watch. Then you've got Katie, of course. North Shore, which was really cool. You'll see them in the magazine. They've just been endorsed by Adidas. So they have all this new Adidas gear and stuff. So that's kind of exciting. That's kind of weird that these big shoe companies are getting down in this high school level. But North Shore's going to be loaded. They're probably could be our #1 team in the city of Houston. Wow. You've got Katie as well, who's going to be very, very solid. But don't sleep on Langham Creek. People forget about Langham Creek. They reached the regional finals last year and lost to Cy Fair, who ended up winning the state championship.
And they got their quarterback back.
They are loaded. They got a ton of kids. They're going to be really special. I think it's going to be a great year for them, too.
A couple other schools that had a bunch of guys there.
Watch out for Shadow Creek. You know, Shadow Creek, Manville is split. So now it's Manville and Shadow Creek. Shadow Creek's going to surprise some people. They really haven't had a varsity season yet, but they're going to be really interesting to watch. Cy Fair was out with the rings, of course, exciting for them. Woodlands is going to be back. They lost a lot of kids. Pearland, Manville, kind of, you know, some of the same players. But that's about it. College Park is another team that is kind of interesting to watch. Watch out for them. They've been down for a while. Watch out for them. I think they could potentially sneak into the playoffs.
All right, and before we leave, earlier this month, the first annual Vibe High School Sports Awards. I was there. Phenomenal event. I know you guys were thrilled with it.
Man, it was awesome. It was our first ever. We've been waiting literally 11 years to do it. Thank you for emceeing. It was an amazing event.
Fun.
We had like over 700-800 people there. The high school community really wrapped their arms around it, so we're excited. So stay tuned. Next year we'll have our second annual.
Yeah, one thing you had all those great players.
Yeah.
I love that Vibe Hall of Fame with Sam McGuffey there. Michael Brockers was there. And it was a thrill to see these guys come. And they were excited to be there.
They were excited to be there, which is cool because, you know, they're putting the Hall of Fame for the city of Houston and Vibe. And we've covered these guys when they started as like sophomores and freshmen in high school. So it was really cool for us to see these guys, how they matured and taken their careers to the professional level and the Olympic Games like Sam McGuffey. So that was really exciting.
All right. Great to see you.
Good seeing you.
Oh, here's the new Vibe
Check it out.
issue. Football, best football players, Vibe Magazine. Get it. We'll be back with the plays of the week.